the Saturday or Sunday afternoon that counts.
Well, last season the target was the title. Is that then your target this season?
Well, I think you're probably being unfair there. You know, certainly I'll bounce that question back at you, because I don't know that the previous manager, Rafa Benitez, would have gone out and said, as far as I'm concerned, there's only one target this year, we are going to win the league, because he's an intelligent, inexperienced football manager, and he knows, like I do, you can't say those things. But the ambitions of Liverpool Football Club should always be at the very, very highest level, and that's where we're going to be aspiring to.
But Roy, every manager, I think, since Shankly has won a trophy here. Do you think you'll have the time to, to deal with that pressure?
Well, I hope so. Again, it's out of my hands to some extent, but I'm prepared to take the time it takes. Hopefully, not very much time, but I'm here really for the long haul, as it were. I'm here to do the job that needs to be done. Hopefully, winning trophies very, very quickly, and if we can't, then I have to hope that the club has patience with me and gives me a chance to put it right in the following season.
I think the thing I'm trying to say is that the fans have been through the mixer here. In fairness to you, you've probably not been so close to that.
No,
but they've really been through the mix here over the last few years. And it's whether you get the time from the fans. Liverpool fans are loyal. They're known as loyal fans. You think they will come along with you and be along with you?
Well, I really hope so. I mean, there's no doubt that it's one of the clubs in the world that really truly lives up to its motto. The motto, or the song, the mantra really for the whole football club, you'll never walk alone. I think that's one of the things that impresses everyone about Liverpool Football Club. It's impressed everyone through the years, and there's no better time to show your support and faith in the club than in the times when it's not going quite so well. Everyone can support a winner. The winners are very easy to support. It's sometimes a bit harder to support the team that you love and believe in when that team isn't having quite the success it's had in the past. So I know that every manager who's been here, I know Gerrard very well, and I've even spoken to Gerrard Houllier, and everyone tells me this is a great club, the fans are fantastic, the fans back the club to the hilt. I can only hope they'll do that with me. I'll do my best for them, and I can't promise more than that.
You've had some big jobs in football, of course, Roy, most notably with Inter Milan. Is this the biggest, you feel?
Well, that would be a bit harsh on Inter, wouldn't it? Making comparisons like that. I'm still very close to the president of Inter, Massimo Moratti, and I think he will be a bit disappointed in me when I say this is a bigger club than Inter. It's as big a club as Inter, there's no doubt about that, and certainly the challenge at this time of my career coming here is every bit as big as the challenge, if not bigger, than when I went to Inter. But I don't want to make that comparison, and I'll beg you not to ask it of me.
Chairman, what's the situation with the takeover at the moment and the sale of the club? Because there's a lot of rumour about the Abu Dhabi group, and 15th of July has been mentioned as a date. And is there any truth in that, first of all, and where are you at the moment with the sale?
Well, the process is well underway. And if I remind you of what the process is, really, I've been brought in basically to oversee the sale process. So the two owners have stepped aside, stepped down. So I'm overseeing the process. Barclays Capital are running the process. The process is a structured one. So the information memorandum has gone out to a number of people who have expressed an interest. We're still in that process, in the middle of that process. There have not been any offers at this stage. I've heard rumours about this was turned down, that was turned down. There hasn't been any offer to turn down. I wouldn't have expected any offers at this stage to be reviewed. There are a number of interested parties. There's no specific deadline on it. We are looking to the middle of July-ish for first round bids, but that's not a final stage. That's kind of the first round entry through. We're hopeful, but I wouldn't like to put it any more than that a deal can get done before the end of the transfer season. But that was always from the outset the hope rather than necessarily an expectation, because these things can take quite a long time. So I'd say we're on course.
Is that August?
Yeah, that's August. So I'd say we're on course pretty well where we would have expected to be at this stage.
How many players do you think you need, Roy? Will you be raiding Fulham?
I won't be raiding Fulham, no. I've made that commitment to the club, who were good enough to allow me to speak to Liverpool and albeit reluctantly, allowing me to take the job here. I've got great respect for everybody there. It was a wonderful time. Had magnificent support from the chairman, Mr. Al Fayed, and the chief executive. And the one thing I did say to them, and I made clear to the chairman here, is that I certainly don't want to go in and raid Fulham Football Club, because that wouldn't be the correct thing to do. And when it comes to what players we need or how we'd like to strengthen the squad, I'll have to back that question to a later day, because it's my first day at work and I haven't actually had time to sit down with the chairman, with the chief executive, with Kenny Dalglish, with Sammy Lee, with Eduardo, the chief scout, and of course before we actually start talking about what do we need, what would be good to have, I need to canvass the opinions of all these people on what's been going on.
Martin.
Can I just express on behalf of the club our appreciation to Mohamed Al Fayed and the whole of the Fulham team for allowing the way to talk to us and for being so good about the whole process.
Yeah. If you could say